I don't know how far I can get in this talk, but I was talking to King Clancy and Brant, the two shit demons, Archons that toss me around every day. Um, and I did mention that the first time ever I got outside confirmation about this through the Magenta Pixie Halloween talk she gave on her channel, Magenta Pixie on YouTube. I said to Clancy and Brant just now, I said, your group has been torturing me for about 3 years now. And I was asking them, why did you pick me? And the answer I got was this. I keep giving them answers. They don't know why they do what they do. Why do I say that? Well, they've never answered. They've never answered. And so the only answer that I'm running with today is something in my past life pissed them off, and seeing as they're not physical, there's some other dimension or something. Um, Something I did in a past life is still pissing them off so much that they spend 24 hours a day for the past 3 years torturing me. As a human being, I'm totally insignificant. I'm not about to become President of the United States or Executive Vice President of a major bank. I'm not about to become the mayor. I'm not about to become the dog catcher. McDonald's wouldn't hire me to make burgers because I'm too slow. As a human being, I'm a targeted person, but the why escapes me. The why escapes me. I mean, it's so insignificant. Why put an enormous team of beings on me, torturing me? What are they preventing me from doing? Really, if they weren't torturing me here, given the state of the world, it's just, it's really like they're not standing in the way of me becoming some businessman or a teacher or a professor, or God forbid you listen to my really bad karaoke. But there's a whole team of them that spends 24 hours of their day with me day after day after day after day after day, 24 hours a day. Even when I'm having a dream, they're there. I can hear Clancy in the background. He's going, he just does dumb things. He's like, he acts dumb. He acts dumb. And so there is some reason why they are doing this to me, and it escapes me. I mean, really, logically, if you're being totally grounded in this reality, there is no reason for anybody to bother wasting their time on little old me. I got like 3,500 videos on YouTube and about 270 people who subscribe. And the past few days, I don't know, like, if you're watching this, you're like one of three people. I'm so totally insignificant on a planet of 8 billion people. And yet the demonics, because that's what they are, they're demonics, and they have got high-tech abilities to torture me, and they do it. And, why don't they pick on somebody of significance? Maybe they do, but I don't know. But other people have been significant in my life, and there's lots of them. They're not being picked on by Transdimensional Archons? There's another one in the background who talks about bullies in the school ground, and well, 3 years later, you're going to be still bullied by people who hide on you, because they do. They hide. They don't want to appear in the physical because I keep threatening. I got such huge biceps. I got these huge biceps. They're so huge. I mean, I'm a string pole person. I am so small. I'm not Hulk Hogan. I'm like, seriously. But they won't even show up in the physical. If you were going to write a novel, no one is going to read the story about me and being hassled by transdimensional archons because it's boring. Because even when they hassle me, I mean, I just lie there and I'm like herky-jerkied around, and they send a horrible vibration. It's absolutely appalling. I mean, not appalling. The words just don't come. It is truly torture. It's truly torture, and they do it. And there's really no good explanation, so I'm grasping at straws, and there's no really, I don't know. Like I can't imagine if I was like being the Joker or the Batman movies, or somebody who's just twisted. And seriously, if the Joker saw that they were torturing me for 3 years, and the Joker was going to get very, very like interested in like what on earth is going on? Because there's like a whole pile of these transdimensionals that are on me, and the Joker would like spend, I don't know how long we would spend. Would he spend a day or a week, or is he going to become like a new one to study? Like, seriously, he's going to look at my file, what I've done in this life, and he's never going to be able to figure out why these transdimensionals do what they do. The Joker, I mean, the master thinker. Master thinkers, and master thinkers, even on the dark side, are going to look at this and they're going to go, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's going to go talk to the Riddler, and the two of them are going to look at each other. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know, I'm just like, there's nothing comes. Oh, it's got to be something past life. And what do I know about my past life? Nothing. I've been told things. I used to think that they were true, but after you've been connecting to so many different so-called spirits over the years, you come to the conclusion that they all lie. They all make up all kinds of stories. They've got all kinds of high-tech ways of sending pictures into your mind about various things. And seriously, why do they waste their time? They're so bored in their dimension that this is the best thing they can do. I mean, it would be more fun for them to go out and play soccer or something. Way more fun. Way more fun. Way more fun. Way more fun. They sit in a stinking, dirty control room that's never been cleaned. The bathrooms have never been cleaned. They eat rotten food and they smoke moldy cigarettes. And they've done it for years. And they try and get excited about, another day of, and I don't know, like the Joker would look at it and say, you people are retarded. You're retarded. And okay, well, I got more to talk about. So, I've been talking about being hassled by a psychic abuse for like it's been more than 3 years because there was other ones that were hassling me years and years ago. But this particular group, it's been like 3 years, every day for 3 years. So, with this Magenta Pixie video, where she talks about Rumpelstiltskin and demonic programs, Magenta Pixie has got like 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Most people probably never even heard of her because, unless you're a YouTuber and you haven't managed to somehow connect to something to do with Magenta Pixie, but 100,000 people worldwide, that's a lot of subscribers, plus, people that aren't subscribed to her that know about her. And she talked about this. This is the first time I've ever heard anybody talk about this. Rumpelstiltskin was the first one that came and was with me 24 hours a day torturing me. And Magenta Pixie made it like the 6 minutes into that video. 6 minutes in, and she started talking. She didn't give much details, but that was just words. And so then I sent this off to a bunch of people, this video of Magenta Pixies, and I said, I've been talking about Rumpelstiltskin for, it was like 3 years ago when I started talking about it, and I was looking to all of you. These were spiritual teachers. I've had many different spiritual teachers over the years. Many, 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 many. And I sent this to quite a few. Most of them didn't even give me a thumbs up because they're frauds. They're frauds, and but there was one who said, "Oh, I thought this Rumpelstiltskin thing was a figment of your imagination." And I asked this person, "Can you like go through your Rolodex of people who are able to help?" And basically what he said was, "Well, if I can get any of them to help you, they're going to charge you. You got to put the money up front." Well, and that's what this person says, it was a figment of your imagination. It's like, seriously, the number of frauds is astronomical. Astronomical. And these people who are supposed to be teaching about bringing a better earth into manifestation, they all have their hands out. They all have their hands out. Pay me, pay me, pay me. No guarantees, but pay me. And who are they preying on? The naive people. People who have tried every other place to go and try and figure out what's going on. And these people will gladly have you as a student and take your money, but when things don't work according to the system that they're teaching for you, they don't work, they clam up. And when you ask for your money back, they run away. They pretend to be, and they're not. They pretend to be your friend, while you're giving them money for something or other. They pretend to be your friend. And then they put you on a mailing list, some of them, the more advanced ones, for our next gig or whatever. It just hurts more when people are playing with your heart. When people are playing with your heart. I mean, you expect if you go to buy a car, you expect to get fucked. because it's super expensive, and there's so many of these sleazy salespeople. You're never going to get, an honest broker when it comes to that. You're always going to overpay, but you know it. You know every salesperson is sleazy. If they're on commission, they're upselling you to shit that you don't need. You know all that. But people who are playing with your heart, it's a special kind of it's a special kind of disgust I have for these people. Because they take what you really want. What you really want is you want something good. I mean, you don't want to see homeless people. You don't want to see people who are horribly addicted. You don't want to see people, who have abilities, but they never get a chance. They're working as a checkout girl at Walmart for minimum wage. And these people are like Johnny on the spot. Well, we're in the same boat as you. We want to make a better earth for everybody. But after you've spent enough time with these people, they just disgust you. They disgust you because they picked this particular niche to be a slimy salesperson. So it's a special kind of disgust I have for these people. These people are the rotten core on planet Earth. You can think of lawyers that make lots of money off of feuding people, crooked politicians and yellow journalists. You can talk about people who cut down old growth forests, or people who work at the head office of the plants that kill animals for meat. You can talk about great big pollution people, they head of coal power plants, whatever. They don't come anywhere near. They don't come anywhere near the people who fuck with your heart. Spiritual teachers, Roman Catholic priests. It's so important for them to get all their information to you. All the stuff that they want to teach you to make you a better person. And in the end, you go looking at these people when, your moment of need comes, and they all turn away. I expect everybody else to turn away. But these people in the niche that they're in, they turn away, and I'm thoroughly disgusted in them. And I've met a hell of a lot of these people. A special kind of disgust. So, if it was me and I was a Lord of Karma, even if these people, didn't make a lot of money in this lifetime, they're going to get slapped with the biggest amount of karma, bad karma. Put one of these people up against Bill. You don't expect Bill Gates to do anything but be a money grabber. He's a scummy person. Thoroughly scummy. Thoroughly scummy. But he's not playing with your heart. He's playing with your wallet. And they're just everywhere. They're just... But these other people, they get close to you, They play on your heartstrings. They get really bad karma from me. Who gets worse karma? Bill Gates for doing his fucked up pandemic and, getting even more billions of dollars by selling us these useless vaccines? Or somebody, who's having you come over to their home where they can give you private lessons and something that you really need to know? Someone who gets to know you personally. I don't know Bill Gates personally. He's an asshole. There's all kinds of them. But these people, they get really close to you. They develop a personal connection with you. And when you finally come to the conclusion that they were really using you, that's black karma. That's really filthy karma. Who gets worse karma? Bill Gates? Well, he gets it multiplied over. I mean, everybody who's going to have to buy another vaccine from him every year. You multiply how much bad karma he gets off of each individual human times 8 billion humans. That's a lot of black karma. But a lot of these people who call themselves spiritual teachers, they never think they're going to get bad karma from their business practices. But I'm a lord of karma. I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, you got in close with a lot of people, and you made money off these people, and you taught them stuff. And they considered you family. And you fucked them. So I'm going to put you up there with Bill Gates. Bill Gates, because he really is a disgusting creature. But all these other ones are going to go up there on the board with Bill Gates. And like I said, they got their money from me. They won't talk to me. They've moved on. I was just somebody that they could get some money with. Anyways, that's the way I'm going to call it. A very black karma for all of you. And you're all going to have to make it up. Because, that's the way karma works. What goes around comes around. And you have to work off your bad karma. And you better get started soon.